email. That is why your messages is almost 100% not seen or not even replied to. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So how do you get
Yes.
the email? Our target is the CEO. Our target, the CEO. Please, if you're in any of our group, just tell anybody there they should join, because I don't want a situation where everybody will say they could not, they forgot, they this, they did that. Okay, so back to this. Our target is the CEO, who is the decision makers. So when a client tells you they need numbers of the decision maker or email of the decision maker, they are talking about the CEO. These are the people that make decisions in the company. They are also talking about the recruiting managers, which can be the human resources or the operation manager. These are people that are in charge of recruiting people in the company. They are in charge of what they call it, bringing in staffs. Okay, so these are the people you can work with if you are looking to work with that company. So most of the time, a CEO might not even have the time. That is why me, I don't usually go to the CEO if I have other options like the human resources. Because just imagine being a CEO, you don't, not like you don't care about who they employ in your organization or your company, but you already paid someone to be in charge of that. The CEO does not know everybody in the company unless it's a very small company. So you are going to target companies, the hiring the decision makers like the human resources. So we're going to be making use of contact out. I don't want to go back to teach you how to download contact out Chrome extension. You watch the video on how Beatrice was able to get the Chrome extension of instant data scraper. It is just that same way. Go to your Chrome browser, search for contact out, and log in. Although that one requires you to log in and all that, then add it to your Chrome extension. So all the tools we are going to be making use will all be as Chrome extension. I feel like this particular website is giving contact out problem. So let's check for another website. So the essence of you generating a lot of leads and don't rely on these 100 that we just created is that most times these websites might not open or they are not functioning. Yes, that is when you know that some of these companies are either they've gone under or they are not active at the moment. So you can go through the company and see things. So sometimes if contact ad does not provide any details for you, go through the about us, contact us. You are going to see sometimes they like to display their workers in their website there. They'll put who is working for them. You can see here, meet our team. My network is kind of, well, let me reload it. Okay. So it's loading. Let's so that you can see their team. So I don't know why it's wasting time. Okay, let's quickly click on this. So when you click on contact out, it's supposed to show you the decision makers in the company. Okay, so these are the decision. Can you guys still see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 So these are the decision makers that are being displayed in the company according to contact out. So we have the owner, which is the owner of this agency, and we have the travel agent. Okay, so in this case, we are going to go for the owner because this seems like a small company. So there's nothing much here. All Point Travel has been building lifelong memories and bucket list dream for over 32 years. It's actually not a new company, but they might not be that big. So these are every details you need to know about the company, founded in 1992. So these are the decision makers. You can check them out on LinkedIn. So if the client wants their LinkedIn profile, contact app brings everything for you. So what are we going to do? We are going to view their email and view their phone number. So this is what you need. Okay? This is what you need. This is the name of the, because every worker in a company has their own work email. I don't know if you get. They have their own work email. So this way you can get their work email and they will automatically get a message. So it's not like you getting the general company, their emails or their phone numbers. So now I will advise that you create another list, okay? Create another list and then put in the name of the company, put in the type of company, put in the name of the decision maker, then the email of the decision maker, phone number of the decision maker. So that's like about 5 points. Then if they want the LinkedIn, you can add the LinkedIn. So this is how you generate leads for a client and give them the verified email. These emails are verified. Do we understand?
Yes. Ma, I have a question.
Okay.
So right now my screen is opened. I'm following what you're doing. So I opened the contact out extension, but it's not generating it the way it's generating yours. It's like the emails and the phone numbers are hidden.
They are hidden. Let me see. Share your
Yes.
screen.
Okay, I'm coming.
Please, oh, if you have the opportunity to check yours, check now so you don't get confused and like I did not learn anything or I did not get any of these things.
Better still safe. Let me just. Can you see it?
Yes. Let
Okay,
me
so
go to the website.
this is the website. It's opened.
But I can't see it. Oh. Can anyone see the website?
No, we are seeing
No,
the class.
no, we can't see it.
Sorry, please.
Is it your phone you are using?
Yeah, I was using my phone to listen while my laptop is open, so I want to switch to it.
Mm-hmm. Is someone's hands up? Anybody has any question before she continues? Because we are going back to the next listen, the next tool we can use.
I have a question. Please. It's alright. I said I have a question.
It's alright.
So you were
It's
saying,
alright.
I will slap you now. You were saying something concerning LinkedIn now. So are we supposed to open the contact out on our LinkedIn page? Oh, I don't understand. Like, how do we get their LinkedIn profile?
Please mute. Debbie, mute. Debbie, can you
Coach,
mute?
can you hear me?
Debbie, can you mute? Can you mute? Please mute. If you are not saying anything, mute.
Muna, stop it. Muna. Coach,
Yes?
I said, did you get the question I asked?
No?
I have a question. I said you were talking about LinkedIn profile. So I now said, how do one get LinkedIn profile? Like, how do we get their contacts using contact outs?
Okay. Since you are not there yesterday, okay, I will show you. Let this lady.
Okay, so I'm back.
No, I was there, but I didn't get that. I was,
So this is it.
Okay.
Hey, Chineke. So when I click on this,
Uh,
this is what is showing.
you have not signed in. You have not logged in. Log in.
So contact out.
Yes.
Okay, that means I'm supposed to sign up on contact out.
Yes, now they are already showing you to sign up now. If you don't sign up, it's not
God I
like
beg.
I said, it's not like instant data scraper. You need to
Okay.
sign in, sign up, sign in
Okay. All
before it
right.
can work for
Thank
you.
Okay, thank you, ma.
Mhm. Okay,
Hello,
so
coach.
yes.
Please, I have question. Please, if a client is requesting like for 400 leads, am I going to take it one after the other like this for the 400 leads, like confirming the verified email? Is this how I'm going to do for the 400 leads?
Yes, so yes, if it's 1,000 set.
Anyway,
Mm.
okay, thank you.
Lead generation is not small work. Oh. Ah, me, I have someone that we work together. Like if the thing choke, I give him, we help ourselves. If his own too is too much, he helps me out. So that is how we do the works very fast and get our money. So don't be greedy. If you know that they gave you a lead, you can even come and meet me. We will share money. It's not for free. I will not do anything for free like that too. If they give you leads, they say 500 and it's hard for you, come and meet coach. I will not do it for free. Oh, I don't used to do free for that one. Oh. um if you have a friend you know they can do it well for you, go and meet them. You tell them I will pay you this also amount. They will. If you don't pay good money, if you don't tell them, be transparent that, oh, see how much they are paying. Oh, if you help me to deliver this, I'm going to give you this also amount. If you don't do that, they might not do it well for you.
I've finally gotten it to
What's that? What did you get?
the contact out is not generating properly.
Uh-huh. Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
All right. So somebody asked about the LinkedIn. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
I said the LinkedIn, right? This is another website I opened, and in this website we just have one. So we have just the executive director. So you can click here to view the email. You can see that it has different email, one for the company, one for the personal email. Can you see now? So this is their LinkedIn. This icon you see here is the LinkedIn. And I guess the name of the company is on LinkedIn. So now let me tell you this. As someone who has been generating leads for a while, there's a high possibility that sometimes nothing will show here. They'll tell you no decision makers. But the name of the company is going to show here. And there's also possibility that this icon is going to show here. Okay? This icon is going to show here. So what you are going to do, you are going to click on this icon. But let me just show you something again. Let me tell you, please listen. Oh, this sometimes again, because like I said, contact out is free, but it has limits. There's sometimes you just be getting the email, getting the phone number, getting it. All of a sudden, it will tell you you need to upgrade for you to get it. That is, you have exhausted the number of contacts you are supposed to get for that period. So what will you do? We have an alternative. I will show you the alternative. So if it shows that you need to upgrade, just click on this LinkedIn icon here. This is the LinkedIn icon here. We're going to their LinkedIn now. So those of you that like to pitch by DN on LinkedIn, this is where you get their LinkedIn info and then send them a DM. So let this quickly load for us. Okay, so you can see this is his LinkedIn page. Let's scroll and see what's travel planning, event management, his top skills. He has over 1,325 followers. He was last active on, this is here, 10 months ago. So like I said, those of you that like to pitch in your services as a social media manager, maybe you have like a particular industry you want to work with. Yes, if you're a social media manager, you have like a particular industry you want to work with, maybe a travel agency or anything travel. This is your clue because this person seems to be active here but doesn't post. It just keeps reposting, reposting. So you can pitch your services as a social media manager. Okay, so his profile is looking good. The next thing now, what's happening? I'm hearing tring, tring, tring. Okay, so now another tool you can use to verify email is what we are going to now. The thing is that I don't have these tools here. I don't have them on this my browser, so I'm going to copy this LinkedIn URL and go to the browser I have them. Don't do like me, oh, just have every tool here so that it becomes easy for you. Okay, so I don't have these tools here. I don't have these tools here. So I'm going to go to the browser I have them, which is here. This is the browser I have them. Let me cancel this. Let me open the browser again. No, this is not the browser. I have a lot of browser because you can see them here. I have them here. So I'm
Hello,
going to,
coach. Please, I can't see your screen.
I'm serious. Log out and log in. Is your network?
okay, Tom. All right, so I'm going to quickly paste the LinkedIn URL. Can you see the LinkedIn URL I'm pasting? Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so it's loading. Let's wait. Okay, so we have it here. So now, just like contact at, I have my Insta data scraper here, but I don't have contact out here. So let me give you one trick I used to use in any free tool I use. When I was using ChatGPT, that I did pro version, but the pro version did not last. It was for 1 month, but the guy we did we normally do this pro version to share the money and all that. Um, it was just going back and forth, logging us out, logging in and all that. So what I normally do is that I have like multiple email address. So I just log in from these multiple email address if I exhaust my ChatGPT. It's not like I'm using the pro, but if I exhaust the free version and I can't wait till when it's going to renew, I will use my other email, log in and continue from there. So in this case, most of these tools we use, you can use your different emails to log in for the free version to have access to them. That is what I use for Grammarly. Who uses Grammarly here? Who uses Grammarly here?
Me.
Have you
I
ever
We
do.
plenty. Oh.
have you ever exhausted
Yes, so.
your credits for the month before the month?
Yes.
When you don't use it, me, I use it very well. Oh. Any caption I write, I will just write the caption anyhow, then tell Grammarly to improve it. It will improve it for me. Put every punctuation mark, put the right English. I'll just do my own edit and all that and paste it. I'll show you guys how to use it. So I discovered that my credits finish, oh, and it will take me like 2 3 days for me to refill, and I can't wait. So I had to switch. I'm giving you people illegal means to use tools. I had to
Coach,
switch.
we know.
I had to switch the email. I had to switch it, and that was when I started using it again. So imagine having like 5 different emails. can make use of Grammarly as you want. Okay. So in this case, I'm talking about tools like this that we use. You can use different emails to log in to have access to the premium version. Sometimes the premium version lasts up to 1 week. So it depends on what you want to use it for. So the tools we are going to make use of here is called Apollo.io and List. These are the tools. So if you don't know how to make use of it, please let me show you. I'm not going to show you everything. So this is Apollo.io and this is List. Just sign up. There are a lot of things you can do on these tools using these tools. You can actually send out emails from them. Any leads you generate, you can send out emails from them. You can create an email campaign there. There are a lot of things you can do here with these tools, a lot.
Is it the Lemlist or the Apollo.io, please?
All of them.
Both.
So I'm just trying to log in. I don't even know what is wrong with my network. But like the other tools that we downloaded, when you log in, you can then add their Chrome extension. These are their Chrome extensions. See Apollo extension, see Lemlist extension. We have another lead generator that you can use to generate leads from LinkedIn. We have the Phantom Booster. You can use it to generate LinkedIn contact address and everything from LinkedIn. This is for actually for LinkedIn. We're not going to be talking about this too. Hi, can you imagine the noise these children are making? I don't know, is it my network is just bad? But maybe we'll go back to it. But I want to show you that those of you that are asking if you can generate leads of CEOs, founders, and all that from Google Map, like I said, it's not that you cannot do that, but it doesn't really work that well. You have to be, how do I put it? You have to be accurate and you keep tweaking till you get what you want. But if you actually want to go straight to the point and get what you want, these are the tools you can use. Lemlist and Apollo. You can generate leads of individuals easily. So if you don't have an account in any of them, create one and add them to your Chrome extension. This is it here, Chrome extension. So now, this is the LinkedIn account. Let's say contact ad refuse to give us the email. We are going to make use of Apollo to get it. So I have clicked the Apollo icon to I don't know what this thing to be. I need to log in. It's been a while I use Apollo, so let me log in. I don't know what's wrong with my network today. Oh. Can you imagine what this is? Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, so we can
Yes.
hear you.
Let me open Lemlist since Apollo is doing another thing. Everything is just so this is Lemlist. When you log in, put it as your Chrome browser. I say your Chrome browser, Chrome extension. You normally have 500 credits for free. If you are checking your email, I think it's 5 credits, phone number 20 credits. So me, I don't check phone number until I know that it is very important. Maybe the client asks for phone number. So in most cases they don't, except they want to reach out through phone numbers. And those of you into cold emailing, this is another way for you to get phone numbers, verified phone numbers, and make cold calls. We have apps that you can use to make calls outside of Nigeria that will not cost you money. They have apps like that. You just have to subscribe and you can make calls from there. So we're only going to be using our the lem list to find email. I'm not wasting my 20 credit though. So when you click on find email, it's going to go through different email finder, 6 different email finder to ensure that this is the right email. So can you see now? This is the company's email. Remember that in contact at it gave us 2 different emails, the company's and his personal email. So you can see that what is on contact at is verified and what is here is also verified. So we have been able to use lem lists and our 5 credits gone. I feel like they used to renew the credit. I don't know, I've not really taken notes, but for Apollo, they normally um increase the add credits every month. So this is how you get verified email. Okay. So remember, you have to log in through the LinkedIn, go to your lem list, and then click on verify email. Let me just use the LinkedIn
Please,
one.
please, do you pay for the credit
No,
that you use?
it's free. So look at the phone number. I don't close my eye, go. So look at it here. Okay. So that is how you get emails of verified CEOs and all that. So this is definitely the CEO. Those of you that are asking for CEOs, this is another way for you to even get in touch with CEOs, not just the company. So it's like the same thing. I don't know someone that was asking for. So if you want to generate leads on Lemlist, after logging in everything, you are going to go to this place where they search and you're going to go to people database. Okay. When you go to people database, it's loading. So this is where you search list of people you want to, the leads you want to generate. My network is kind of really bad. Let's wait for it to load. So while it's loading, okay, these are the lists I worked with before. So we are going to, let me see. Mhm. What is this? So let me clear this list. You can actually still use instant data scraper or lemlist here. If you want to use instant data scraper and lemlist, you can actually use it here. So if you want to generate leads, look at it here. If you want to use generate leads of company, you can go through here. If you want to go through people, you can start from here. So we are going to go through people. We are going to generate leads of people. So let's say, okay. So now the people we are going to go with are current job title. So let's click on this plus sign. We are going for CEOs. Can you guys hear me? Can you see what I'm doing here?
Yes.
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 So go for the CEO, click on include. Okay. So if you want to add extra, maybe we're going for CEO and HR manager because these are the decision maker for um recruitment or staff management. So we're going to click on include here also. It's my network that is making this thing hang.
Please, oh, am I the only one? Your screen is not visible. Oh. I can't see.
Is it the
It's your
What do you
network.
do?
It's your
Exit
We
and
don't
network.
see
rejoin.
oh,
the
the
network is
network.
bad everywhere?
We can see. Maybe you should go out and come again.
So now,
Log out and log in again.
all right. So the current job title, we have the CEO, which is the title. We have over 5.3 million CEOs currently. So it's not that some of you, when you just put CEOs 5.3, oh, so many leads, oh, this, then you start. No, you don't do that. The next is the country. You need to have countries you want to work with. Okay. So when you click on this plus sign, it's going to display the list of countries you can work with. There's Nigeria, there's US, the UK, every country, literally every country is here. If you search for your own country here, let me see, Nigeria, you see Nigeria here, you can include it. Well, I'm not looking for Nigerians. Let me go back. So let's say you want to work with clients in the US. Like I said, the US are one of the countries that mostly accept remote workers, and then they work with a lot of Africans too. So take note of that. I don't know if I'm in a meeting. Some people like to send me message when you know that I'm in a meeting. So now we've added United States. You can add more, depends on what you are looking for. All right. So we're just going to stick with United States. Now you see that the list from 3.3 or 3.5 is now how many here? How many countries you can
1.6.
work with?
6.
1.6.
So it's reducing because you have limited it to one particular country. Then you can also limit to region too. Okay, you can also limit to region. So let's wait for the region to display. So those of you that, region matters a lot, especially when you're looking for companies or individuals that like to hire from Africa and all that. So if you want to go for Africa, you can go for Africa. We have West Africa. We have just different Asia, Northern Europe, Europe. It depends on what your client is actually looking for. So you might say that I don't want to go through country, I want to go through Africa. You can go through region. All right. So you can use any of them. So let's say in this case, please mute if you're not saying to mute. So let's say in this case, we are going to go with, there's nothing I want to go with here. Let me remove it. So the next thing is keyword in profile. So let's click on this. The keywords in profiles are very important. That most of them that are on LinkedIn, what is in their profile, the keywords. So niche is very important. So it depends on what you are looking for. But I've not used keyword in profile before, so we're going to delete it because you need to, maybe you need one specific, like those of you into travel, you can decide that, okay, let's go for travel. They must have travel in their profile. Whatever profile they are using, travel has to be in it. So let's include travel. So now the next is to scroll down and go for departments. So you see that from 1.6 we have how many now?
18K.
19K.
It's
21.
21 now.
It has really reduced drastically because we have narrowed down our search.
Yeah.
So you can still go
Yeah.
Here, department, current position, seniority, years of experience, number of connection, past job title. These are the other options you can go for, but for me, it's not important to me. So we are just going to make use of what we have here. So when you are done, let's scroll down. We have up to 21,000 leads. And in learn list only allow you to download 100 except you upgrade. So you see how limited it is. That is why we stick to Google Map. Google Map can generate as much as 1,000 for you, depending on what you are looking for. So you see, it's only 100, and for you to download this 100, you need to go and create a campaign for you to download it. But me, I don't want to go down this process. So let's see if we can use instant data scraper to scrape this data. Okay, so let's activate our instant data scraper. So let's go to search for anything. Please mute. Oh. Okay, see the leads we talked about. Let's hope that the instant data scraper can. So the thing about these leads is that they will give you the LinkedIn, they will give you the email, they will give you the phone number. All right, that is the thing about these leads. Let's collapse this. I did a video on my YouTube channel. If you want to use Lemlist to find companies that are hiring, that are currently hiring, especially in Africa and all that, is on my YouTube channel. You can watch it from there. So I don't want to waste much of our time. Okay, see what I'm looking for here. So these are the
So
companies.
thank God, Coach, that you have it on your YouTube channel because honestly, I didn't see a thing. Like my screen is blank.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe you share the link when you are done with the class. Thank you.
So these are what we were able to get from instant data scraper. We were able to get just 100. Like I said, Lemlist to only allow you to have access to 100. So you don't need to find where to download on Lemlist if you don't need to, especially when you are not doing a campaign. You can see everything on instant data scraper, from their names, the emails, their websites, their LinkedIn, everything is here. So as usual, what are we going to do next? Those of you that know what we are actually doing here.
We will click on CSV.
Good. All right. So we are not doing that because I don't need this. So this is how you use instant data scraper to generate leads. So if you want to know how to generate a company, like I said, go to my YouTube, you can be able to do that. So this is just for people, and I've been able to show you how you can go for CEO or HR. Please mute. HR, you can then go through the country or region. You can also go through what they do, and you can make use of keyword. So because of the keyword we made use of, look at the name of their company here. Travel code, Alanita Travel, you can see everything travel. All right. So if you have a niche, this is it. If your niche is real estate, if your niche is Airbnb, try it. If your niche is fashion, try it. If your niche, whatever niche you are, yesterday we listed the different types of niche you can focus on as a virtual assistant. So these are their LinkedIn. When you click on it, it will take you directly to their LinkedIn. So The next is Apollo. Why this is loading? Let's check our Apollo. Apollo is still loading.
Hello, coach. Please, I have a question.
Okay, while it's loading, let's attend to
Coach,
the
can you hear
question.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We are almost done. We are almost
Okay,
done.
coach.
Yes,
Hello,
yes, I can
coach.
hear
Please,
you.
there was a time I got a. Okay, there was a time I got a job from a client in Egypt. So he asked me to generate lead on import and export industries in Russia and Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Those countries that are into import and export of agricultural produce. I use this Apollo and I'm looking at the method that you're using. That was exactly what I did. I couldn't generate anything on that. Please, I don't know if you can try something like that for us.
I've not used Apollo. I've not used Apollo yet. Let me list I showed you.
Sorry, lame leave. That's what I wanted to say.
I said go
For
to my
complaints.
I said go to my YouTube. You see how to generate leads for company. We don't have much time for that. Chioma, you want to say something?
Hello, ma. Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
Good, good evening, everyone. Okay, please, my question. First of all, thank you so much. Like, I have used Apollo before, but I was not able to generate this number of directly. It's only 25 they can give you for you to generate. So thank you for this an eye opener. Then secondly, you said you mentioned yesterday the niches, different niches we can go through for our virtual assistants. Please, can you mention it again? Because I think I was lost yesterday, or my network was disturbing yesterday. That was why I couldn't hear that. Thank you.
I'm not the one that mentioned. It's your fellow colleagues that mentioned. So they should mention for you. What are the list of niches you can focus on as a VA?
Okay, please help me. Oh,
I don't think it's about the niches, but about what you want to do and the kind of people you want to serve. Having clarity on that is so important. I don't know what to say, but know who you want to serve and the kind of services you want to give them. Once you have clarity on that, you'll be able to narrow down to what you are able to do.
Coach, I have a question. Oh,
And let's answer that girl first. So when
okay.
Endurance said having what you want to do, who you want to serve is very important. Okay, so it depends on what industry you like working with, you enjoy working with. Most people that have worked 9 to 5, they like to, use that experience. That's why they will tell you transferable skills is very important. The skills you had when you were working 9 to 5 is something you can also use to work remotely. You can stick to that. Like most of us that I was a realtor before working remotely, but it's not like I don't do real estate as a VA, but I decided not to focus on that niche because aside being a realtor, I was also a secretary. I've been a secretary for years to a CEO and founder. But guess what? The CEO and founder is the owner of a real estate company. So So if I think about it, I have been working in the real estate sector for a very long time. It's just that I was not actively involved in what they were doing, but as a secretary, I was in charge with booking, scheduling appointment for my clients, reminding her of meetings. I was also in charge of drafting their contracts. I was into this computer thing for a really, really long while. So after I was done, I went back to school, came back, I started working in a real estate company. I worked for two real estate company. And till now, I still sell properties offline. Those of you that have my WhatsApp, you see that sometimes I post um, properties available for sale. I sell houses, I sell lands. So I refuse to focus much on that. But recently, I started, okay, let me just go back to Airbnb and then focus on real estate too to see how it works because I'm very good at it. So it's something I can do. So you see that most time I always talk about real estate, use the example real estate because that is what I have been doing for a very long time. So ask yourself, what have you been doing for a long time? If you are good into customer services, it depends on which company you like to work with. Some people like, aside from transferable skills, the one you work 9 to 5, some people like anything fashion, dressing, they have eye for designs, they are very creative, they can combine colors, so you can work with CEOs, owner of fashion schools, fashion academy, people into lifestyle for fashions and all that. You can work with these people because you are already creative. So when they ask you for ideas or they want you to put in your one on two, then you can do it. And I feel like it is also easier because when you are pitching yourself or when you are during an interview, you know what to say, the right keywords to use, the right tools to talk about, you know about all these things. Some people like anything food. They know food combination, they know recipes. You can work with food vendors, people that own restaurants, cafes, not even in Nigeria, outside. So these are list of things you can actually focus on. If you like to organize events, event management and all that, we have events managers all over the world, different events. You can bring in ideas. You can go to Yelp to source for vendors. These are all niche you can focus on, the industry you can focus on. So there are a whole lot. Those of you into the health sector already, maybe you studied LCLT, medical lab, you are a nurse, you already know skills as an admin VA, you know how to schedule appointment, you know the CRM tools. You can work for doctors, you can work for hospitals, you can work for other nurses. You can just help them to practically do all these things. Why? Because you know at least the medical aspects. So when you can be able to bring in ideas, you can be able to talk about tools and all that. So it all depends on what you really love, like she said, what you enjoy doing, and people you really like to work with. That's why they call themselves medical virtual assistant. The health under the health sector. We have lawyers, those that studied law, those that did diplomas in law. They like to work for lawyers, they like to work for law companies because they already know the legal terms, they know everything about anything legal, anything law, anything they know all about it. Some go ahead and study the laws in US. If your target audience are in the US, just know what the laws in US, everything you need to know about it because you already enjoy being a lawyer. So reading about those things is not going to be boring to you. Okay? It's not going to be boring to you. So when you are applying, you make use of some of those keywords or during an interview, you talk about your passion for law, talk about your passion for everything legal and all that. So you have high advantage if you have a niche and you enjoy doing what you do. Okay? So that's why we have different niche. Focus on them. Anybody telling you when they say general, be general, industry matters a lot. You need to choose the industry you want to focus on. If you are everywhere, those people that like to work for NGOs, they like to work for non-governmental organizations, they enjoy it very well. I know people like that. They enjoy working for different non-governmental organizations. Those people that like anything travel, booking up flights, they if there are people that love countries, anything country, they if you tell them to talk about Maldives or what, you see them, they'll say so much about it. If you tell them, they are not gone before, but they enjoy talking about, just like people that talk about cars. Like me, I don't know anything about cars, but I have a friend. Anywhere we go to, any car she sees, this is Prado, this is Benzis. She has not driven any car before. She doesn't even she has not hold car key before. She doesn't even know how to drive. but she knows the different type of cars, and you can work with automobile people that sells cars. You can work with them because you know these things. I don't know if you get me. So it depends on what you like to do. Focus on them. Doing when you are applying, you'll be applying with, you don't need ChatGPT to even do so much for you, because you already know what you want and who you are applying to. So I feel like people don't get this enough. That's why they are finding it difficult to get jobs. Because if somebody goes through your email, they'll know that this person doesn't know about my business. They just want to work with me. People like to employ people that knows about their business. That's why they will ask you this question. Have you worked with a digital marketing agency before? Have you worked with a real estate agency before? You know, they just want you to have that experience so that you can be able to enjoy your work and do it well. So if you go for the industry you are good at, it becomes very easy during an interview, and when you are applying for that job, your emails contains keywords, help express. That is why we talk about cover letter, is where you express what you have, previous work you have done. If you know these things that I'm telling you about, it becomes very easy for you to get a job. So just ask yourself, what do you enjoy doing? What do you love? Which industry will you like? What, like I gave instance on 9 to 5 experience that you have had, and also give instance of things you enjoy doing, things you love. People like the movie industry, entertainment, music. There are record labels. Go to Upwork. Record labels are looking for virtual assistants. Yes, they're looking for virtual assistants. So it does not matter if you are applying as an executive VA, a lead generation, customer support, project manager. What matters is that you love to work for that industry. You have had experience or you have knowledge about what they do, and you can be able to grow from there and enjoy doing what you do best. So that is it.
Coach, please, can I ask a question?
Yes.
What of we that love to cook? Can we look for niche in that line?
I explained the restaurants, food vendors. You can work
Exactly
with
what I wanted to ask her before she says food.
restaurants, food vendors. You know about food recipe, you enjoy it. You can work with them. You can work with them as customer support. Maybe they like to take orders. And do you know that this popular food app, what they call it, Glovo or something, they have customer support that attends to orders online. People that have issues when they order for food, the food did not come. You see them logging complaint online. Who do you think um who do you think what they call it, attend to them? Who do you think
I
take
never
care
thought
of
about that.
their ticket
There you
orders?
go.
These are customer support. So you can work with
Wow.
companies that deal with that. You can work with companies that host food vendors in their company. All those things you can do that. You can just search for them.
Hello, Coach. Good evening. Please, I have a question.
I've been raising my hand.
Is there anything like
If you
niching
did not
down
raise your
in this?
hand, don't come and enter, oh please. Oh yeah, somebody is saying Upwork. Don't use Upwork for when you are using VPN or something. Please don't near your Upwork, or they will block you. There's a free version. Please, I'm coming. Somebody has said if lead generation is a niche in when it comes to your work. You know, when we talk about industry for niche is different. Industry niche for what you do is different. I create food recipes and handle events. I have seen my industry. Yes, you can focus on people who event managers. Have you not heard of virtual assistant who are event managers? So you go and work with other event managers all over the. You can work with them. So there are a lot of things you can do online. So now let's pick. Please raise your raise. In lead generation, we'll be generating all kinds of leads. Beatrice, yes, in lead generation, you can generate any kind of leads. You don't need industry for that, though. You don't need industry for that. Beatrice, oh yeah, oh.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My question is that I know you have explained part of it, but you see the question the other person asked is the same bit confusion that I've been having, because on my own end, because people have been telling me that my own niche is more of a physical niche. So reason why I'm picking the aspect of customer support. Unlike the job I really do, my business, it's like I've, I've, I've been in it for like 12 years plus, which I'm still doing. I deal on hospital disposables. So there is nothing I don't know when it comes to hospital disposables, in the sense that I'm talking about all those sales of syringes, needle, everything that has to do with treatment in the hospital, and lab equipment as well. I also sell those ones, and I also do lab experiments too. I know how to work with most of those lab tests. I do those ones. And I'm also good with I did training on caregiving, because I work in the hospital here. So people are telling me that my niche is more of a physical niche than a remote job, because that job I know it very well, and that is my real, like, that area I love it very well, and I am good at the job. And also, though I've worked as an data entry person with one of the companies here for 4 years. And I don't want to talk about my profession right now, because that one is not really. I read accounting, and so I don't even know the aspect to really focus on, since they are telling me that it's more of a physical job than virtual.
Someone is
So
already answering you. Someone is already answering you.
yeah, so I can work in the medical
And this is why someone
sector.
is telling you that it's only physical. You can work as a medical VA. Forget agency. Amarachi has answered you.
Yeah, okay.
Endurance said, if a proco doctor asks a medical doctor is on social as a medical doctor is on social media, I don't see who can't do. So you can work as a health practitioner. No, the thing is that if you're working as a VA, it's not like you'll be dispensing drugs directed.
No, no,
All
no,
you
no,
do,
no, 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 no,
eh,
no.
so all you can be working as a customer support in hospitals and healthcare, answering questions. They already give you the manual, everything you need to do. You can work with doctors directly as their VA, admin VA. You can work with nurses. You can, yes, that is all it takes to be in a medical VA. You already have that experience. They just want to know.
Yes, I know most of the medical. I can set line, I can set drip, I can set catheter, I can do all of those things.
Please, your niche is medical. So we are going to focus on those health facilities there.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, let's quickly show. Don't worry, I'll get back to your questions, but let's quickly go through the Apollo so that we don't waste our time much. Okay, so this is apollo.io. You must have logged in first. Very easy to log in. You can use your Google account to do that. So if you want to search for leads using apollo.io, this is the home aspect. You can also send out emails here, do calls here, create email campaign here, sequences here, from sending out the first email to follow up and every other thing here. You can do all that on Apollo. So here we are going to generate leads of people. So when you click on people, it's going to load for us to generate our leads. I think for Apollo, I don't know. I think is limited. I don't know how many leads you can download. I think I can't even remember.
25.
25. So you see that most of these tools are not, you can't entirely rely on them. But then again, if your client insists they want to use this tool for the lead generation, maybe they've already upgraded, they can add you to their team. Or if they insist, ensure that you add the money for the two. That is if you are going to upgrade. Okay, let's view their plans to see. Those of you that will rush and collect job, you will not think first before you collect it. You will not think if this money will be enough. You will not think about it until you now go and hook. So this is their monthly fee, which is $49. It is a lot. It is a lot. So they have free trial. You can actually try the free trial. So it depends on what you are using. Like I said, you can use different emails to log in and try free trial sharp sharp. You do what you want to do. So it depends. If it's a long term use, I will advise to subscribe, but ensure that you add it to your bill. And maybe the client already has subscription, they can add you to it. So these are the questions you will ask. So now we're going to generate leads. First of all, I'm going to have to remove these ones we already generated. Remove status. Mm, I'm seeing where I will remove these things so because I don't know why they are showing here. I think the one I worked with. Okay, let's see if we can. So if we want to start, we're going to start with people, and we're going to click on here to search for what we are looking for. So let's say if we're going for company or people, let's say we're going for fitness trainer. Can you guys still see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
So these are fitness trainer. We have 43,000 of them. So we can go ahead and add location. Let's scroll down. Let's click on this drop down. Scroll down. So fitness trainer, these are locations you can use. So we're going to go for United States. So you see it's going to load up again. So just search for whatever you're searching here and then use these options here to filter your search. So we had like how many before? 40 something thousand. So we now have 21,000. So you can scroll down and still look for other filters you can use. So let's click on this drop down. So like I always advise, if you are looking for a company also, try to go for companies within um 11 to 20, 21 to 50, 51 to 100 max. Okay, 51 to 100 max. Go for companies that are just starting out. They don't have a lot of employees. Even if they're not just starting out, there's a like high chance of you getting a job there. So we now have 1,721 um, leads. Okay, so what next? What next? We're going to go for the email status. We're going to tick for only verified emails because you see this X red sign here. This means that the emails are not verified. Okay, so we're just going to go for only verified emails. So these are the only verified emails, 308. So out of all the fitness trainer we have in the US, We have 308 that their emails are verified. But on Apollo, you can only download 25 of it. So those of you that love anything fitness, anything health, anything weight loss, anything weight gain, anything about that, you can work with this fitness trainer as an admin VA. You can work as customer support. These are just trainers, which is an individual. If you want to go for company, fitness company or health company, weight loss company, you can search for all those things too. It is very easy for you to do that. All right. So that is how you um, work your way around these leads. So let's quickly go. So you can't even see beyond the 25, which is sad. And you can make use of your instant data scraper too. So for you to be able to get your lead, you can also download it here. So let me quickly check. Or maybe you can do that yourself, but it's very easy for you to download it. So those of you that were asking if you have 500 leads, is it that you'll be verifying one after the other? I think I've not tried this before. You can import CSV file. Let's click on CSV and import something to see if you can verify the emails there. All right. So let's look for.
Coach, you are going to look for export.
Hmm? I know what I'm looking for. See what I'm looking for. I've not tried this before, but if the thing wants to waste my time, let's see. Contact us. Yes. Welcome. Okay. I thought I said I did meeting. I'm in a meeting. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't know who sent me, but okay. I think I saw something I'm looking for. That email. This is what I'm looking for. I think you need to map all these things first, but let's see.
Yes, that's what he wants. Is mapping.
Yeah. Hey, this is plenty. Eh? Why is it many like this? Hey, let's see. People should hold on. Oh, this is also something really important too. So if you have questions, just be asking here. If who is the coordinator? Esther, is Esther still here? Esther Daniel, is she here? Who is going to be our coordinator? Someone that will be picking who is going to ask questions. I can't see you. So if you do anything from 9 to tomorrow, I'm not seeing what you are doing.
Okay, I would replace Esther.
Okay, so who wants to ask after question? Please select them. Does anybody has any question? We're almost done.
Beatrice. Beatrice. Okay. Should can she start? Does
Beatrice,
she
you asked all the whole question today. Oh yeah. Oh.
Okay, thank you. Like I understand. Are you laughing? So the question I want to ask is that I understand the advice. What I want my I just want to clarify this is that the thing is that I'm not a nurse and I'm not a medical practitioner per se, but the only certificate I have is caregiving, certificate on caregiving. So can I still work at a medical VA? So that is my question.
Who can answer her?
Okay. Let me help her. Okay. What I want to say is you can actually work as a medical VA. I think I've had that opportunity. Me and my friend, we applied to a health agency. And personally, I'm not a medical person, but because I had a mother that was a medical person, so I had a little idea on medical stuff. So that was the experience I used to write and apply for that job. And at least I got to like the final stage of the job before something that happened, and they couldn't pick me, but they picked my friend. So you don't really have to have that certification per se. If you can sell yourself with the experience you have so far, you'll be offered the job. Abroad people, I be all these foreign people, they're not that interested in your certification. If you can give them what they want and you're proving to them that you can do the work, and if they present case studies to you and you can always figure out how to handle the situation, they will employ you. So you don't really need a medical nursing certification in quotes. I don't know if that answered your question, Sha.
Yes, very well. Thank you very much.
So you guys are saying that it's very important for you to um have a niche. So you see what happened? The first CSV file I chose, because I did not clean the data, it was just a whole lot. So I had to go and download this data that I have cleaned already, this one, before it was able to import. So we are waiting for it to import. So this is the data here. Okay, so this is the data here. You can import your data here if you want to send out emails from this CRM tools directly, and if you want to verify. So let's see the email status. Let's click on verify. Okay, so you know what happened? Can somebody tell me what is happening now? Why I cannot find verified emails? Somebody should help me.
I think you have run out of credit.
No, 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 I'm not. Someone should help out. This is the list I imported. Why can I not find verified emails using Apollo?
Okay. I want to try. I think maybe because you've not cleaned up your spreadsheet.
So what is it now? There's no email.
No, the data, the
There's no
Oh,
email.
yes,
There's no email here.
yes.
There's no email here. There's no email. Remember that we are still generating the email by using the website to click on it. There's no email here. So, if you are uploading your file on Apollo to verify these emails, ensure that they are emails. That's why I said create a separate sheet. It still work again, no? It still work. So it's the same thing. You still do it one after the other. Okay? You still do it one after the other. That is another thing again. So there's someone that was asking, I was thinking if there's a way we can verify it using Apollo at once, but you still have to have an email here for you to verify. So if you are using Google Map, you won't find email there, except you generate from Lemlist. It's same thing because Lemlist will also give you verified emails. They won't just give you emails that are not working. The ones that are not working, they will let you know this is not working. So that is how you generate leads using Apollo. If you want to go by company, if you want to generate leads companies only, you can click on this company, go to here and search the different company. So let's say we are looking for food. You know, we have, there's this, I've forgotten the name they call them. These food people that like to eat food, taste food, go to different restaurants.
Food taster.
Are they food taster? There's another one, food bloggers.
Yeah, good taster.
Food critics.
Food, yes, food bloggers, food critics. You can actually work for these people. Okay, I think food blogger is for individual. Food blog. Let me see if anything like food. Okay, so we have food bloggers here. You can see food blog news. These are companies you can work for. Those of you interested in food. These are companies you can work for. This is their LinkedIn, this is their Facebook, this is their X, which is on Twitter. These are people you can work with. I think this is their website or this is LinkedIn. Okay, this is their website. So let's click on this website. So this is a food blog. Make your blogging dream a reality. Hi, we are Lindsay and B. Jock Ostrom, food bloggers behind Pinch of Yum. These are people you can work with as an admin. Those of you that love food. People just like to connect with someone, you know. So this is just basically it. So just have something you enjoy doing, focusing on, and focus on that. You see that getting a job is easier and faster. So we are done for today, and congrats, we are finally able to finish this. If I would like to see results, let's see your results. You can even talk about it on your LinkedIn and tag me how you were able to do this. You know, when you talk about things you do, results. Yesterday I was talking about how you position yourself on your social media platforms. Talk about results. Oh, I was able to do this, do that. I came up with this, I came up with that. Before you know it, you see people reaching out. They don't like to see someone that's always pitching themselves. Hi, my name is Ada Patience Arimba. I am an executive VA. I can help you to do this. People are tired of that. Show results. You see those people that make videos of going through CRM, make videos of a calendar, going make videos of how they are filtering emails. These are the results, not you pitching yourself every time and then. Talk about results. Talk about tools you use. You say, oh, today I was able to explore using Apollo.io, generated leads. You can talk about how I was able to use Lemlist. Just tools, okay? Talk about tools that make life easy for your prospects. That is your ideal clients. Just keep talking to them. They are there, they are seeing it. All right. And when they go through your profile, they see the things you talk about, then boom, you are good to go. People that are into the real estate sector, you see everything about their post. Real estate, real estate, real estate. They are also referencing everything to real estate. All right. So the faster you choose your niche, the industry you like to work with, the faster and better for you to start getting jobs. So we are done here today. Thank you guys so much. I can then start entertaining your questions. So let me just stop presenting and then stop recording.
Yeah.